Hey everyone, welcome to Frontliners. Usually, government gives money for poor in some schemes. Once I felt that instead of giving 2000 or 3000 in government schemes, why can't government give huge amount of money so that everyone gets rich? Economy will get strong also because of this. Actually, this video has come out of that thought. I got another doubt that why can't government print more money that's enough to distribute poor people? So, let's clear some doubts related to this topic. Doubt number 1 is the solution for economy drop is to print more money. So what happened to countries who use this idea? And if this is not the solution, what should we do to increase our economy? Before getting into the topic, please do subscribe to Frontliners and hit the bell icon. So without any delay, let's get started. Basically, the issue of currency notes and reserving of them will be handled by the central bank of the respective country. In India, it is handled by Reserve Bank of India. RBI follows a set of guidelines and rules that are called as minimum reserve system. To maintain the adequate supply of money in the economy, the RBI prints the money as per the minimum reserve system. Under the MRS, the RBI has to keep a minimum reserve of 200 crores comprising of gold coins, gold bullions and foreign currencies. Out of 200 crores, 115 crores should be in the form of gold coins or gold bullions and the rest in the form of foreign currencies. For maintaining this reserve, RBI will have power to print any amount of currency. Here we need to know about a bit familiar term called as inflation. The rate of change of cost of daily goods is called as inflation. It is expressed in the terms of percentage basically. When the demand for goods increases and the supply decreases, then the cost of the goods increases basically. So this type of situation leads to inflation. The whole and sole purpose of the MRI is to maintain the money supply in the economy for preventing the inflation. If government prints more money and deposits 1 crore per head, everyone wants to fulfill their wishes by buying something they don't have. Let's say it as a car. Suddenly the car demand increases. As everyone have almost 1 crore in their account, they don't like to work actually. So the supply decreases. So because of this, a car which costs of 5 lakhs initially increases to 1 crore. We can't buy the car even we have money. This scenario is called as hyperinflation. Thus, printing more money does not solve any problems, but in turn creates bigger problems. So let's see an example of the country which did this actually. In 2008 and 9 year, Zimbabwe had printed huge amount of money for expense and clearing some debts. And another reason for printing this money is Second Congo War. In order to satisfy the high salaries of the soldiers and their maintenance, the government had printed more money. So this led to hyperinflation. Generally, the inflation rate should be in control. For example, in 2018, inflation rate in India is 4.86% and in 2019 it is 7.66%. This kind of change indicates that inflation is under control. If this change is 40 to 50%, then we call it as high inflation. In 2009, the inflation rate of Zimbabwe is 6.5 sextillion %, that is 65 into 10 power 20%. Because of this, the price of articles used to get doubled for every 24 hours. For example, a laptop that costs 20k today increases to 40k by tomorrow and 80k by the day after. At a point of time, the cost of an egg in Zimbabwe is almost 1 billion Zimbabwe dollars. To buy an egg, you need to pay a briefcase full of money to the shopkeeper. To overcome this, the government of Zimbabwe had printed 1 billion, 1 trillion and 100 trillion currency notes. There is a point when the people in Zimbabwe were protesting by showing cards that starving billionaire. So everyone there became billionaire but of no use, as they can't buy a single burger with that money. So Zimbabwe government took some decision to come out of this inflation. So let's see the decisions. Decision number 1. They made public to get used to the foreign currency that is more stable, like US dollars. This made the trading easy and economy to get better. Decision number 2. They stopped printing the Zimbabwe dollars and completely turned to US dollars for creating trust in public over the currency. Decision number 3. It is multi-currency environment. They decided to implement this multi-currency environment and started releasing the Zimbabwe bond coins through Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. This made shortage of small change coins in the country and the prices of the goods need to be rounded off. This made the prices go down and the economy started healing. By this example, we came to know that the country economy can't get better with money printing. In turn, it affects the present stability. Just imagine if that happens to our own country. Highly populated countries like India suffers much more in this type of situations than Zimbabwe. So, in order to revive the economy, this is not a solution. Recently, PM Modi had announced many schemes for reviving the economy. Out of all the schemes announced by PM Modi, local pay vocal scheme is the best one, helps the economy as per my view. We have to try to use goods manufactured in India so that our economy heals and gets stronger. Recently, India banned 59 Chinese apps officially. This is a good step taken near right moment by Government of India. Government has shown data breach as a reason for this. We all know that Chinese products are so cheap. There is a complaint against China that they use recycled e-waste to produce the plastic products, and this is the reason for Chinese products being that cheap. Basically, buying China products increases income of China and its GDP. But if we start using our own Indian products, it increases our GDP. If this is executed well, our Indian economy will be the best one in the world within very less span. So, show your patriotism here. Be Indian, buy India. Jai Hind. If you like our content, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Frontliners and hit the bell icon. We always accept your suggestions. Any improvements needed in the video, please mention in the comment box. Thank you.